Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. We are on our way to Monarch, I believe, but we have to inform Dr. Wellius that we have got the Stellar Key.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Doesn't this guy have a life now? Put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Good a reason as any. Where should I start?
You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
I've got some questions for you.
Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Okay, I'm off.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
And away we go. I mean, I have got that mission on Cilia. Nah, I said I was going to Monarch. I'm going to go to Monarch. Warning dangerous. Cascadia landing pad. Let's just land in Stellar Bay.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, let's have a chat. What a surprise. Ellie and Pravati, let's go. God damn it, it does make it harder to watch Tossball. Oh. Well, this place is a little bit more drearier than I expected. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't expect it to be a tropical paradise. But it's, yeah. Oh. Wait, I'm trying to reform myself and not fall off of high things. Is there a way off this landing pad that doesn't involve me falling down 7 flights? It's an elevator, isn't it? There's going to be a button on it, right? Am I going nuts? There it is. Haha! Okay, so there's a man named Grimm standing in front of me. I think I should probably raise some flags.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
What are they doing out there?
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes.
Oh no.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part. Please.
Oh, God damn it. Fine, Captain Aneurin.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You know what I expected to find on Monarch?
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Are you saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Who's the Black Hole?
That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest Tosswell hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Yeah, something like that. But why is he called the Black Hole?
On account of him being the best hacker who ever played. Nothing gets by him. He sucks up every ball that comes his way.
Okay, that's all I ever need to hear on that subject.
Whatever you say, I could talk tossball for hours.
Sure, I can ask about your posting.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
Okay. I don't understand people who like sports. I mean, I get it. I kind of get it, I suppose. It's just people waste an awful lot of effort in this whole sports thing. They could do something more productive with their lives, says the man playing video games on the internet. I suppose I can't really talk much. The Yak Club? Hello. Are you Celia? No, you're the hunter. Okay. Well, you're closest. Wow, you got fancy hair. I like this
the
girl.
Little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away, getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Ha.
Shut the Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot.
Nice to meet you. Nyoka? I'm Aneurin.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Oh, God. Sure, another round, bartender.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Vacation. Just see what it's like for myself, people talking up like it's a shithole. Oh, God. I'm told you could help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's
Tax.
talk business.
Brass tacks.
I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Medical 25? You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so we need some caffeinoid. Can we talk to the bartender?
Well. Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I could use a few and telling them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
She's standing right there, but how well do you know Nakota?
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. On account of her being here so often herself. And I don't mean that unkindly. Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to a few drinks. Something else I can do for you?
You said you're not used to seeing new faces around here.
Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such.
What happened at Amber Heights?
Bunch of marauders broke into the executive compound, slaughtered everyone. Corporations pulled out of Monarch not long after. I thought everyone knew. But then that was 10 years ago. Still feels fresh to us every time we look at our walls, though.
Why is this place called the Yak Club?
Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Are there any yaks in Stellar Bay? Or yachts?
Nope. But a man can dream.
Nothing right now, thanks. Okay, well that's the bar looked in. What else have we got?
Of all the times and places we could have been born.
Yeah.
Guess we should head to the dispensary, right? What's this? Looks fancy, whatever it is.
Another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Oh, I don't like this guy already.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
I thought that Edgewater did salt tuna. Does everywhere just make salt tuna? Grim asked me to check with you about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okay. Earlier, I overheard you say you were having money trouble.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's
What?
docking your wages
Vivani,
again?
calm down.
Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wing.
What?
Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
What could you possibly do? Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course.
Oh.
He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Squish.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Maybe I can talk to him for you?
Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait, I'm curious. What do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
Oh god. Well, that's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
I'll talk to you later. Let's talk to this this man right here, who looks positively excited.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
Oh,
That you
please
did,
tell me there's an
sir.
option to be like, who are you?
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Oh.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
Oh, this is where we have to blow
Not
gas up
so
the guy's
generous
ass.
I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
I'm just looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
If I have to eat one more weird science project past off as food in this sprat-fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone. Oh, no. Must be polite. Must be polite. Hey, could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
I can relate to this man.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it? Well, sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said, if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
You do actually make a good point.
Indeed. Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough preamble. What's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course.
Excuse me?
If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Oh, I don't have the intelligence check. Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Well, I guess I'll get you a Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure, bye. Dangerous information. Sounds like blackmail. Hello, Bay.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Well, the warehouses should be around here somewhere, right? Maybe we can do that quest. Or we could do just Radio Free Monarch. That's probably a good call, isn't it? That, considering it's probably in the same area? Oh, is this literally just going to point me to her? Okay, we need to find a vending machine. I walked past some vending machines. Isn't there one in here? Do you sell them? I need drugs. I mean, it kind of makes sense for a pub to sell smokes and sell tuna. The sell tuna, not so much, but the drugs, definitely. But no, just smokes, nothing else. No caffeinoid. Here. Aren't Cleo's? I assume it's Aunt Cleo's. This isn't looking good. Okay, let's try Spacer's Choice. Oh god, I have no idea what it looks like. This is all just food. Echo pad. Okay. Rizzo's? Spectrum vodka sounds amazing. Okay, well this hasn't quite gone to plan. I wonder if there's a general store around here somewhere. What is this place? Oh wait, that's the front door, the fancy door. That place we've just been. Zeng's Emporium, that sounds good.
Wrapped musk and canid right here.
Hey, do you sell drugs?
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
I'm here to trade.
All sales are final, unless you threaten me. I'm kidding. Don't threaten me.
Do you have any drugs? No, they've got cysty pig tumors, which sounds absolutely horrendous. Okay, no. Sebastian Adams, why do you have a name?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Oh wait, this is the silent man. Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
She likes you.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
I'm not like that, you idiot. No, I mean, she really likes you.
And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canid hides.
Oh
But
my
you don't
God.
have to butter me up.
Now I see what Celia was talking about. This guy almost reminds me of Irion.
Who?
An old acquaintance from the Groundbreaker. Real piece of work.
That's mighty kind of you to say.
But we were talking about what a lucky gal Celia is.
Anyone who can afford such a fine collection of mantisaur claws has it pretty good.
Let's not do number 2. Since you've got so much in common, maybe you should let her take you out.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Okay. Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Well, that went well. I suppose, can I tell her that we... I guess we complete the mission, so that's it. What should we level up? I was thinking pistols. And... lie. And we unlocked a perk. I'll go with that. I suppose I could check the journal, see if there we go. I never finished my sentence, but you know what I meant. It's fine. The silence was talking for me.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Said he'd go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Is this how girls think? He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Another... Do you sell drugs? I'm distinctly feeling that there's a lack of drugs in this place. What other quests do we have here? We got the one with the warehouse. We should probably do that one. I assume that's in the town from tomorrow. I assume it's in the town. It might not be. It is good. This is the warehouse. Hey Velma, you got any posters? Ooh, I found a workbench. Wonderful.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
What are you talking about, Catherine?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Don't you have any rules about this sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
See, part of me wants to help her before I ask about Grimm's poster, so I have leverage. But I wouldn't hear.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
That's not very nice. You're just giving Grimm's poster away? Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
What a point, I suppose. You still have the poster, right?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Oh boy. Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
How much is she offering? We'll persuade. Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, right?
Sure. And once you finish helping me,
God damn it! See,
then
I knew
we
it.
can talk about the poster.
Okay.
Fine by me.
Okay. I'll talk to you later. Let's go find idiot in his apartment. Where is he? Hopefully the apartment's in the city. I assume so. My cuts. Hi guys. Ooh, these are some fancy places.
Help! Someone's been killed!
What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
You alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
God.
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
You got any police or anything?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
No police? No? Okay. Hey, do you guys sell drugs? Damn it. God damn it. The lower one on the right. Oh, oh. Ah, stodgy slims. Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Flip it out.
Was all. Not much I can do for this guy.
He's made a mess, isn't he? You can see where this is going, right? I mean, he's dead. He didn't need this stuff. I should read the note on the table. Maybe it's suicide. Oh. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. Okay, well maybe he owes somebody a lot of money. And the idiot that he is can't actually afford to pay it. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and colour, were stuffed into this suitcase. He's definitely on the run. Okay, maybe it's not suicide. Maybe somebody killed him. For money. Normally how it works, right? Well, the apartment's up here.
Whatever you do, don't mention Tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
I'm guessing Isaac's the guy downstairs?
Hmm?
Okay. Hello, Laura. Oh yeah, I think it's definitely here. Hey, is it Laura Braxton? I was expecting a man.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Oh no, it's definitely a man. I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils,
Yeah,
anxious
on drugs.
posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
So, you do know where Braxton? Where is he?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand.
Huh?
So maybe look for him there.
Is he a nice guy? That's all I needed, thanks.
Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
I'm gonna assume he's dead, but... Hey, you never know, it might not be. This. Mr. Nandy, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? I rose. Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis swarms. And a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. I'm glad I don't live in an apartment. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day and night. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Okay. Caffeinoid pills? Pet pills.
I'll keep it down.
Don't know if these are the right ones. Pick them. We'll try them. Try giving her pet pills. Hey, there's a... What's that? There's a pub. Where is the bar? I could turn on the marker, but my... It's down here?
Smells like wrapped in here.
It might not be down here. I might just be making this up. No, there it is. No, Bennett. Oh, you're a suave-looking customer. Hey, pet pills what you want.
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
That's not what she needs. Who are you? Oh.
Laws. Can a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment. It's so rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture. I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
You miss the good old days?
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
No, I'll leave you be. I guess you're for a quest later on. Okay, well... Not sure if there's anything left to do in this place. Well, maybe. Oh, Nell. Nell's the person who we want to get the poster off of. Well, who's going to buy the poster. Does he know anything about a dead man? Yeah, left field tossball betting. Wow. You know, I've only ever been to like 3 bet shops in my entire life, and they all look very similar to this. Screens everywhere.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games.
Literally no idea.
So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is part of a goodwill tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the country. Or colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
I found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might happen to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Aren't you the betting shop around here? So who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Okay, where are they then? I have to shoot some fools. I haven't actually used this weapon the entire episode. I've been playing for like 40 minutes, and I've done nothing but talk to people. It is very good though. I do like these narrative. I do like the fact that the game isn't just going around mindlessly shooting things.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
What was that? Hello? What's wrong?
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than
God.
melting.
That is not helpful.
Didn't we learn that like 5 drops of acid would cause somebody to die? Calm down, take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I promised my boy I'd protect him for always.
Not...
How can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please, can't we help?
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would he run away? I mean, my opinion is that he finds out there better than in here, so...
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Where would he have gone?
I've been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boys run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a manta queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
What are you saying about the iconoclasts?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
Wow. Where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts. Or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body
This woman sure likes to worry a lot.
as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
What? Why would you crush up someone's teeth and then put it in the drugs? Just give him... never mind. I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay, well, let's go down here. This looks fun.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
It ain't yours either.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
I know you murdered Isaac.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof. And not that it's any of your business.
I'm making it my business.
Oh yeah? What are you saying exactly?
You've bullied people long enough. If you know what's good for you, you'll clear out and never come back.
Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Well. That went well. Let's go tell Sanjir that we've just cleared out the thugs. Still haven't shot anyone.
Real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill. I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
I don't know. That seems like a very weird way of looking at it.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway, what can I do for you?
Yeah. Isaac Rosie's dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
Of course you would have.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
I've got to go. And on that note, I'm going to have to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.